Alright, welcome to my political life video blog, and it's gonna be huge. Now, over the weekend, because Veterans Day is a time for celebration and they learned and fought hard because they win wars, and they're brave men and women in their uniform who serving lives and others, and could be huge. So that's what I would say is Veterans Day, because last weekend, wow, it's gonna be, it's wonderful to see all those brave men and women in their military uniform, putting their lives on the line, and talk about that. But enough of that. Anyways, here's your worst nightmare. The NFL players has been protested the anthem all season long, but how they honor veterans at a time like this weekend? Well, guess what? Because everything else can be civilized. Here's why. According to theblaze.com, hat tip to Chris Inlow. Wow, you will learn. I'm not trying to be mad at you, but I love you to death. So keep on writing those, Anyways, thumbs up for you. Anyways, NFL players has been protesting the national anthem all season long and trying to, despite how much controversial try to be surrounding by those protests, and dozens of players, especially Colin Kaepernick, doesn't even care. Yeah, right. And what about Roger Goodell? To go over there. Anyways, everybody's been steadfast in a consistent protest, and there is so much mystery surrounding what they do for the weekend. Yeah, that's right, Veterans Day weekend. And it's no clear that everyone else can be civilized could predict what the players has chosen to do. So, here's the thing, where are the protests? What were any protests at a time like this? Well, guess what? According to AP.org, that means Associated Press, that no players kneeling during the national anthem. Wow, it's about time. Because no players has kneeling time in early games. And that's why NFL has been previously maintained those players could protest. Yeah, right. So, however, the Players Association, did everyone ask about this one? Well, guess what? You ought to know by now. It could be about the players try to be absurd about 2-minute moment of momentary lapse of silence. Just for today, to honor veterans. And according to the Washington Times, because before this week, there were a group of about 2,000 players routinely protest week after week. How could, So what do they do instead? Here's why. They had to instead this. For this reason, they honored veterans. That's right, honor veterans in their brave military uniform. For any reason. And according to AP.org, reports that one player has been specific. The Tennessee Titans' own receiver Rishard Matthews just walked onto the field holding hands with soldiers. And that's why Matthew has been reported a consistent protester before this weekend. I have no objection whatsoever. Because could be running out with members of the Army during introductions. Yeah, hashtag salute to service. Yes. And what about, you guessed it. Meanwhile, you guessed it, the one and only Pittsburgh Steelers' own offensive tackle, I can't pronounce his Spanish name, Alejandro Villanueva has been distributed Army Division stickers for each of his teammates to place on their helmets. And that's why he chose the division to based on each teammate's personality. But one of the coolest things, it happened again. Oh, yes. Yes, happened today when, you guessed it, the Washington Redskins cornerback, you guessed it, Josh Norman, took off his cleats and handed them to the commandment of this, you guessed it, oh yes, Marine Corps. I want you to listen to this. This will be surprised about this one's going to be obvious reasons, because everything else gives civilized to handing them to the commandant of the Marine Corps. Because Robert Neller, he is, yeah, this guy's all this. Trust me about that. So, who knows? So, it's not loading. Why did you say so? Yes. Let's see. Because I have no objection whatsoever. Well, who knows? So, that could be obvious. Now, here's the thing. Over 250Ks Americans vowed to boycott NFL over Veterans Day weekend. You know why? Because the NFL has been announced the Anthem policy. Not the policy of truth that Depeche Mode does this song. The policy of truth, yes. So, that's why over 250,000 have joined Facebook groups to try to vow to boycott the NFL this weekend. And including Veterans Day, as far as we're concerned, it could be an ongoing national anthem protest among the players. So here's why. Here's why I don't even understand. Boycott the NFL. Facebook. Yes. More than 250 million followers from the people who vowed this one. You know why everybody promised to protest the NFL today? It's not what I heard of. So, this is going to be so ridiculous. And because this is a national. And that's why I had to turn off this NFL thing, because everybody keeps civilized about this one. This is how to boycott these things. Trust about that. Now, I got a couple of minutes to say before to put my 2 cents in. Because everybody knows that, according to Fox News, that we will not be watching or listening to NFL games on November 12th in solidarity of veterans around the country, and football players has to continue to try to disrespect the national anthem. That is no way to do this. You cannot disrespect at a time like this. And what about the American flag? Well, everything else a nation stands for. Here's what we stand for. Soda bars and others establishing it. Well, here's the NFL response to this one. Because despite the backlash and the fact that it's Veterans Day weekend and there will be no change in the anthem policy. That's why a joint statement from Commissioner Roger Goodell. Because however, could be a moment of silence. It could be, you cannot protest it. You cannot disrespect it. You have to respect the flag. And, it's up to, that could be your own good. From now on. As for you NFL players, wake the hell up. This is America. And Veterans Day is serving people others in their military form. patiently live in the world of brave men and women who knows this. Trust me about that. And you know the moral story is this. However, this is going to be outrageous. Because everybody knows crying on their shoulders about this one. Because everybody knows. That's all I can say for your information. Anyways, that's my political life video blog story. And I'm sticking to it. As always, again, happy Veterans Day. We salute you, America.